presents. Today, we continue our ongoing tales of the Free Krakow Coalition. We are running Twilight 2000, the 4th edition. And I don't know why these cards are out from last time, I guess. And yeah, we've been playing this for a while, almost 4 years now. Although not all of it has been on YouTube's. YouTube's is kind of relatively new. We've only been doing the YouTube for this since like December or so. So anyway, we have 2 players tonight, and I guess I'll introduce them, and then I'll ask one of them to tell me what they remembered, because we're going to kind of step back a few hours from the last session and follow what happened to the other character, because that person was not here last time, if that makes sense. So first we have Amy.
Hello.
Okay.
And I play Kasia Flipovich and Florian Flipovich.
I guess Florian is her sidekick. All right, and then
Her
we
husband.
have, and then
Not
we have,
really sidekick.
and then we have Vince.
Hello, I play Ruppert, who is a German vehicle commander with his own little squad.
Yeah, he's got 4 sidekicks.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Okay.
He
And
needs a
what
life.
what do you remember from last time, Vince?
Lots of things. So
Okay.
for the last time I remember is we had when we went to the airport to drop off our vehicles and whatnot, we were ambushed by, looks like, marauders of a certain type. But we found out some information stating that there was another force checking in with them. So we played along with it, and then we were able to get a contact. So that contact is what we discovered last time. We were informed the group, letting them know what was going on with what was going on with the airport, as well as we found out there's a rival faction within Krakow, but we didn't know much more information about it. So we just, to find out more, we decided to set a sting. So we had a contact from the guy we heard from at the airport. So we went up to meet with him to figure out, get some information what was going on. We found out that there was supposed to be a bigger force going in, but they're looking for numbers, since we actually in turn, yes,
in the old botanical garden. Yep. Okay.
Yes, sir. And then from the old botanical garden, we met a player. It looks like it was someone we knew, I believe, from, I think it was the council.
Well, he was,
and
this guy was like, he recognized him, or he was recognized as someone who was like the accountant for someone who had a seat on the council.
Yes. It was one of the members on the council. But we were able to find out that they're looking for numbers, and they're going to make a move against Krakow, especially the Krakow Coalition, which is part of us that are trying to get rid of the KGB and other remnants up out of Krakow. But they're trying to get back in their foothold into Krakow, and they were gaining numbers, and something was going to happen soon. We decided that there were too big of players, and to leave them out, to let them go and try to get more information. So we took him out. So we took out him, as well as his own squad. I think he had a good amount of people with him as well.
Yeah, he had these people here. They're all dead.
Yep.
And then you captured one guy.
I believe he was wounded as well, but we still were able to capture him.
He's wounded, yeah.
And we were able to get some information out of him about who they are. It turns out that they have ties to KGB, but whether they're still actively a part of it is something else. But they are like-minded and still want to get a foothold in Krakow.
Yep.
And then we were on our way back with that intel from last I remember, from Ruppert's, and I believe Ronson was with us as well.
Yeah. So Ronson you guys are in the technical, Hicks is driving, and Ruppert and Ronson are going south to tell. They're going south to inform the column of about 300 or so ex-members of the Soviet 10th who are coming to Krakow and gonna all station themselves at the airport. And also the torpedo boat with the Marines, these guys down here are out there. And I think Ruppert was asked to get the Marines under Reed and Garcia. And it's not just Reed and Garcia and Green, North Webb, but all the rescued Marines from Warsaw. So it's like a small platoon really of Marines now. That kind of and so Ruppert was asked to tell them to mobilize up or contact Kasia. And then Kasia, Volkov, and the Saint Florian, they went back towards the Strode Michet, whatever, the inner city, and went to the hospital to save the general. Because Kasia had I don't know why Kasia always has like little peoples here, extra peoples. Kasia had incited, or maybe she had nefarious plans and convinced this guy and his lead thug here, Stanislav.
Volkov.
Yeah, Stanislav, to try to assassinate the general. So they kind of set him up. Anyway, they don't know when it's going to happen, but they figure it's going to happen. So we pick up with Ruppert heading south, and it takes you about a half an hour. Not Silesia environs, but Krakow environs. So you guys, they're like out in Novi Huta. It's such a mess, and it needs to be probably a lot bigger, but yeah. And all these guys are stationed in Novi Huta. So here's Pope John Paul Airport. Should be on the map later. It's the Pope John Paul Airport there, and that's where you guys are going to go. And so far, the general has said, no, you're not coming through Krakow, because that would be crazy. So anyway, yeah, so I guess could roll me a 2d6 Ruppert. Okay. What does that mean? All right, so as you guys are driving down, I guess probably Hicks is driving, so you probably need Hicks up, Amy.
Like, look at Hicks.
And I guess I don't know if since Ronson's player's not here, he says don't get him killed, but you know.
I will not get him killed.
I'm looking for.
I mean, you maybe lose a leg, just saying.
Maybe he'll lose a leg.
No losing
Jonesy,
leg.
remember?
Yeah.
It was most accidental.
Did Jonesy? Oh, Jonesy did lose a leg. That's right.
The one
parts
and
of his
only
ear.
time that I played him. Not my fault.
But you were there.
Was there, yes.
I was gonna have okay, well, Ruppert. So Ronson's on the gun, right? On the outside. Is Ruppert in the cab, or is he in the back with the prisoners?
I believe he'll be back with the prisoners just to keep extra eyes on him.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so give me a recon roll.
Recon it is.
And Hicks can give me a recon as well. And I guess we can, I guess I'll roll for Ronson so you guys won't get blamed.
I do not know why the numbers are not showing up in the chat.
Ooh, I got a 12. Nice. If you hover over it, it tells you the number.
Yeah, if you hover over. Oh, there's no numbers in the chat because he failed. All right, that's good.
No, he
So
did not fail.
yeah, Rupert got or Brian got a 4 and a 2. Rupert got a 12, so he got 2 successes.
Yes, but he did not fail. It should still show up.
No,
I do not know why it is doing that.
Brian failed. He got a 4 and a 2. You need a 6 in this game. And
Technically, could
Ronson,
Hicks push it?
yeah,
But if
Hicks.
you look at the screen, there's no numbers.
I know because it doesn't show numbers, Amy. It just shows a success or not. Remember?
Oh, you have to refresh, Amy. That's what I had to do, and it popped up.
Oh, they will probably kill all my characters. We will try.
I wouldn't do it. Okay. Oh, it's gonna kill all the characters.
Well, you know I have to open them again.
So now it's all black.
And now it is all black, and I changed my character's name down here somehow.
Now,
And
now you're in the
now
Marvel multi. You're in the wrong game. You're in the Marvel multi.
in the wrong game when I do this. Hold for just a moment, people.
All right, so Rupert, up ahead on the road, you see like a cart like in the middle of the road, and like a couple people, couple civilians here, looking like they're having trouble. Hicks doesn't see him. Do you tell him to slow down?
I'll point out to Hicks saying, "Hey, there's someone up there," and then I will also tell Ronson as well, and then see what it is. Do I get the for that recon that I had earlier? Would I be able to see what they're wearing or how they look, or do I need to roll like an insight or something like that?
No, you got 2 levels of success, so they look like they are unarmed. They look like they're unarmed.
Okay, that's the case. Of course, like over to Ronson,
So do you
and
try to go around them, or what do you want to do? Or do you want to stop and help, or
we're gonna go up to him and see what's going on. I tell Hicks to go up there cautiously to give us some distance. So if we got to make a run, we can make a run.
okay, like how
But
far?
maybe about like a car length, so maybe about 20 feet away, and then so it's shouting distance, right? That we can still hear each other and whatnot. But
Okay.
maybe not right up on them.
Okay. All right. So like 10 meters, I guess. 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull up. Yeah, give me, and you kind of you look around. I guess everyone can give another recon. And Bronson. Nice. Excuse me.
Brian is paying attention this time. Brian will ask Rupert, do you want me to shoot them?
No, not yet.
Okay, I stand ready.
Brian doesn't talk with the Russian accent or Polish accent.
He spent a lot of time with Kasia.
All right. So
All right. I just have this mental image that Kasia is now Agent Smith from the Matrix. And now any character she plays, Russian just comes out of nowhere because she is Kasia in disguise.
You know it. Never trust the Russian in the RPG.
Okay. All right, Rupert, you see some movement on the side of the road, like in a ditch. And you see a guy kind of come up with a pistol. You beat them all on that. You see a guy actually with a rifle kind of moving to one knee there in the ditch. And awkwardly, those two guys out here in the open, they're like reaching for something in the cart. What do you want to do?
I'll go ahead.
Bronson.
Now, the rifle that he has, is it in his hand or is it like on a sling that he's
No,
unmounted
it's
or anything
like
like that?
he's about to aim it.
Okay, yeah, then I'll go ahead and shoot the guy with the rifle and basically say ambush. So everyone like gets in firing position, gets ready to
Okay.
go.
So so if I do this, I rolled. All right. Okay, so Hicks, you're gonna get to go, and then Hicks is gonna get to go.
Okay.
And then but Ronson, his recon is less than well oh that's not true. Okay, yeah, we'll do it in like in the certain order. So Ronson will not roll initiative yet. This is like this quote unquote surprise round.
Mhm.
So one of the bad guys gets to go before Ronson, but you guys get to go before that bad guy. Unfortunately, it's
Okay.
not the guy with the rifle, it's someone else. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna shoot that guy with the rifle?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the guy with
Go
the
for it.
rifle.
Go for it.
Okay, so I guess I'll use my rifle that I
Yeah,
have
and this
with
is
me.
somewhere like it's probably somewhere like here, like between
Yeah.
Krakow and then Novi Huta, like just
Mhm.
outside. Would you like to push
Oh
that?
man, I would definitely like to push it.
To roll everything.
Okay, let's go. There we
It's a
go.
hit. So that's a hit. That's it. Your reliability goes down one.
Well, looks like Diaz has some stuff to take care of when we get back to base.
Yeah. Well, you have tech also. You can fix your own.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So that's 3 points of damage. So crit is 3. So roll. They don't have body armor. So roll hit location and then what happens to this guy?
So hit location's a D6, right?
Yeah.
2.
2 is a body.
And then the crit is D100,
D10.
D10. Another 2.
I like
Sad.
those numbers.
Yeah. All right. So okay, let me do this. I'll move these guys back a little bit. Say they're like on the road, and then the guys on the side of the road, the technical like here. And then Ronson, Ruppert. Well, we know you're in the technical. And then the other guys. Yeah. They're on the side, like slightly behind. Okay, something like that. Okay, so I'll say the guy with the rifle is probably like this guy here. And you just hit him for 3 points of damage.
In the body.
Yep. Okay. So I will roll for his coolness under fire, which he fails. So he hits the deck. I roll for this guy here. Dang. Okay, he makes it. All right. So you see a guy with a pistol here who's aiming it at Hicks, but Hicks can go before this guy here.
And he will.
Okay.
So if he fires all of these, it's just gonna be a waste of, so maybe just 2.
It's up to you.
Vince, just 2.
I mean, you can. It's up to you. That's what I did with my rifle. More dice means more damage, but more ammo spent.
All right. So same thing. This guy does not have a armor, so hit location and crit. So 3 points of damage.
4, 4.
So it's also body, but 4 is not lethal. He has to make another coolness under fire to see if he continue, and he does. All right, he's going to shoot Hicks with a pistol.
Hicks does have a flak jacket on.
Yeah, and he's also in the car, so he has one.
And a helmet. Because Kasia yells at everybody. Helmets and blackjacks.
Okay. Well, of course, these guys don't have pistols. Annoying. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, he might not hit anyway. He misses. Yep, he misses. He fires like several rounds, like 5 rounds. They smash the windows, hit the side of the truck, but all missing hits. Okay, Ronson. You see a dude with this guy had a rifle, this guy had a pistol, this guy has a shotgun, this guy kind of behind, hasn't gone yet. It's kind of trying to get out of the ditch on the other side. And then there's these two guys, and they have like clubs, like they're gonna go beat you up or something. So what do you want Ronson to do? Oh,
I would say shoot the one with the gun. You, Vince?
I mean, yeah,
the
either
shotgun
or.
guy or the
Take care of the shotgun guy. Shotgun guy hasn't got hit yet.
okay. So he's probably gonna have to use his M60. Gonna turn around and use his M60.
Mhm.
Not gonna fire that many rounds. Let's see, he is heavy weapons specialist, so it's gonna be AB. He's hip firing, so he's not gonna be able to. All right, it's gonna be AB. It cancels out the penalty. Okay. 4 damage, that dude. So 4 damage to this guy. I think that's
Don't think he's having a good day.
It's a good day.
Yeah, this guy's. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and roll crit or whatever. Hit a location and crit someone. But this guy goes down.
The permanent sleep.
Well, he's down, he's incapacitated. Whether he's dead, we'll see what it's got tagged with the M60. Okay. So roll a D10 and a D6. D6 and a D10.
You want to do it, Vince?
You got it. You were playing Ronson, right? Or do you want me to do it? I'll let you pick.
Oh, you can do it. I was playing Hicks.
Okay.
I was rolling for Ronson because
Okay. So D6. Ooh.
that's a leg.
And then D10.
Nope.
Oh.
Nothing.
A sprained ankle.
Yeah. Well, he goes down though. He kind of tries to he tries to dance around Ronson's bullets and he gets hit in the leg, in the ankle, in the lower leg, and falls to the ground. Drops a shotgun. I'm gonna see if these guys will break or not. Oh wow. I guess they're gonna stay in the fight. Dicker, you shot Piotr. Whatever that means.
Oof.
Okay. All right, Ruppert, I'm gonna roll for you for let me see. Turn for everyone. Oh, jeez. Move all turns. Sorry about that. I forgot to remove all the stuff from last time. Right, and then I'm gonna draw for you guys or deal for you guys. Does anyone get more than one?
Not that's in the fight.
Two. I wrote the wrong one. Shoot. I did the wrong one. That's
What
fine.
do you mean?
I rolled the action deck. I rolled the
Sorry.
I rolled the action deck, not the actual initiative deck.
That's okay. We like aces and twos. Just better chance for those.
All right, let's try again. Deal. Ruppert, you get to go first.
Woohoo! Go Rupp!
And right before, I guess those
Okay.
guys start. Those guys, I guess, are gonna. These guys look like they're gonna rush. This guy will recover. This guy's incapacitated. The guy with the shotgun that Bronson had to pull out the M16 for. I mean, you could jump on the KPV and blow these guys away if you wanted to, or shoot your HK, your G4. These guys looks like they're gonna rush towards the vehicle. This guy's still up. This guy might recover. Depends on what happens, right?
With KPV, is it
It's
heavy weapons?
Yeah, heavy weapons.
Okay. I think I'm
That's a 50
pretty decent
cal.
at it.
It's gonna tear him up if you hit him.
Okay. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. We'll use the KPV and then take them.
The guys in the front,
Hmm?
or
Yes.
this guy here, finish him off with the HK. I guess you could probably swivel around and get all three of these guys.
Yeah,
Actually.
I'm gonna try to do the KPV and try to swivel.
Okay. Yeah, that'll.
Now, let me see here. What would it be like, the MG3?
No, just tell me what your skills are, and I'll just use Ronson's character
Okay.
to do it because he's got a KPV on there.
So
Okay,
for
so it's a
my
rate of fire is 4. How many do you want to? 3, 4,
we'll probably use 3 to
3.
4 to try to get all 4. I mean to get all 4 of them.
Okay,
So
and then what's your skill? What's your
heavy weapons
your
is D,
D? Okay, and your
and then my
strength?
strength is A.
Oh wow, that's not bad. Yeah, no minuses on it because it's a supported position. So
Mhm.
okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as you unload. Oh, sorry, you should roll. Oh,
Push.
would you like to
Push.
push
Yes.
the D12
D12.
and a D12 and three of those guys? Okay, that's a hit.
And then a D6.
A D6, and then if you wanted to roll 4d6, yeah.
So 4D6.
Nice. That's 3 hits.
Nice.
3 hits and 1 reliability problem. but
Okay.
It's at 4. So that's
Okay.
3 hits at 5 damage each.
Okay.
I mean,
So
you just used 14 rounds, but
worth it.
5, so because you got a 7, so that's 1, then the damage is 4. That's 5, and you hit 1, 2, 3 targets. So this guy is done. That's 6 points of
2 in the
damage.
front.
This guy's done.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy with the pistol, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. And they're like they're like torn up. This got 50 cal. It's like that.
Yep.
It's like that scene in Walking Dead where they catch the king's men out in the open field. Yeah, this
Yeah.
tears him up. All right. Okay. I'm gonna see if this guy, now that his buddy got torn up, see if he recovers. No, he's gonna start trying to crawl away. This guy here. Gonna try to crawl away. That these guys
Okay.
are incapacitated. All right, Hicks, do you want to do anything?
He was going to shoot at the one that's trying to get away.
Okay.
That's the theory. Let's see. I was putting bullets on the other one. Okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yeah, it's I mean, you hit the guy, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. This guy, he's dead.
5 and an 8.
Yeah, he's really dead. Yeah, so this is the only guy who's as you guys, I guess you're gonna clean up. You're just gonna take off. You're gonna clean up. See what they got.
Well, Brian's gonna ask Ruppert, do we want to interrogate the guy in the ditch who's, kind of one-legged at the moment?
That's if he survives. I was gonna ask the other guy, but you beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
But we can see if we can try to stabilize him and try to get questions out of him, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure how well it will be. But we do
I
probably
mean,
want
it's
to clean up and get the vehicle out.
get these guys.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you got to move that the cart out of the road. Yeah.
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 So it's a cart, not like a broken down vehicle.
Yeah, it's just like a just an obstacle on the road, you know.
Got it.
What happens if Brian just rams it?
You can push it aside.
He'll
So
just push it.
why destroy the vehicle? Why hurt the vehicle when we can just move the thing?
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
Thieves is
Yeah.
already gonna be mad. Look, she has to fix a window, the bullets, the gun.
Yeah, so these guys,
I
I
can
mean,
hope too.
right. So these guys just kind of toss in the ditch, unfortunately.
Or in the river.
Yeah. Well, that means you have to carry them.
No, no, just push him in the ditch.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
this guy here, he has a pistol, like a 9mm, like a Polish 9mm, a Polish 9mm
9
pistol.
millimeter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then just he fired, I guess he fired like 5 shots, so he has like one magazine, one extra magazine, and then whatever's left in the chamber or in the current magazine. Probably like, I want to say like 2 extra, but I think those guys probably, those things don't. Let's see what they got.
And then there was the shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun, civilian shotgun. So it's a P83 if you care. It's got 3 rounds left in the magazine and a magazine of 8. A P83. That's the
That's
pistol.
9 okay.
Yeah, P83.
Okay.
10, I guess 10 rounds. And then they've got the shotgun, just a civilian shotgun. And then a rifle. It says a rifle, but the civilian rifle.
Okay.
And the shotgun, roll me a D6, Vince.
D6.
Yeah. Oh,
Four.
it's a semi-automatic shotgun, like a pump action,
Nice.
you know, as opposed to like a double barrel. Right. Yeah. Oh no, it's a pump action. Yeah. Instead of a double barrel, it's a pump action, not a semi-automatic. So it's a pump action shotgun. It's got 5 rounds in the magazine, but you know you slot them in, right? It's not really a magazine.
Mhm.
And then the rifle is just a it's just I could be roll a D6 also.
D6.
Yep. 6. Okay. It's a civilian version of a assault rifle.
Nice.
So it's a civilian PMK. So it's an AK-47.
Nice.
That would have been nasty if it would have, well, yeah, he didn't get to shoot it, but
Mhm.
PMK, it's got a like a magazine of got 20 rounds left in it. So it's a PMK 60, 20 rounds. But it's semi-automatic, so you know,
Mhm.
That'd be fun to go shooting with.
I guess. And then the pump action shotgun, right? Okay. So you try to stay. So you're gonna do medical on that one guy. I mean,
Yeah, we'll medical him just to see if we can stabilize him, to see if we can save him.
I mean,
Like kind of like triage him, see if he can
it's not
make
a
the
lethal.
trip or
It's not
just.
a lethal wound. He got shot in the leg.
Okay.
You shot his foot, basically.
He just needs
Oh,
a
okay.
It's not
tourniquet,
lethal,
just a tourniquet.
Gotcha.
but
Yeah, in that
he's
case, yeah,
out.
we'll do some medicine on him so we can get information.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I do not have medical aid. Does Hicks or Ronson have medical aid?
Is D,
Yeah.
but he's willing to try.
I
He's
mean,
a
that's better
C.
than me. I'm untrained.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Brian saves the day.
Yeah.
Spent
So
way
you
too
get him.
much time with Kasia.
You get him conscious. So he's got 3 wounds on him. So I got 2 guys with 3 wounds. Civilian and I guess he's a thug, effectively. Like one of those gangs that live on the outskirts or of the these little communities on the outskirts of Krakow in between. All right. See, continue on. The rest, it's uneventful the rest of the time. So yeah, you get to the camp. You're kind of challenged, of course. Some Russians there that are on guard. They challenge you. There's a Marine who recognizes Hicks and Ronson and Ruppert with them. It's green. Recognizes you guys. It's like, hey, what's up, Ruppert? What's going on? What's going on, Ruppert? You're muted, Vince.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I was like, oh, not much. Just taking out some trash. I was going with you.
Yeah. Oh, we're just here waiting. Gonna get to Krakow tomorrow.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. We're just watching the glow from Novi Huta over there.
Nice. Anything fun happening tonight?
No, nothing fun. What about you? What's the word?
The bird. No. I'm gonna say no. Just same thing, just different day. Just waiting on, waiting on orders to get out of here. I guess for us.
You're not gonna tell them that they're supposed to get mobilized?
I probably should, huh?
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, I'll let them know I'll let them know like, hey, we've heard that there's going to be some KGB movements coming in. So be on the lookout. Probably be a good idea to grab some forces and we're heading over there right now, right? Or do we need them to head up to?
Oh,
Aren't
you
they
can.
coming in from the other side?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
go
up
ahead.
to you. If you want to go with them, or Ruppert, if you want to go with them on the torpedo boat, you could go with the Marines on the torpedo boat, and Ronson and Hicks will just stay back and come with the rest of the group.
Torpedo boat.
Yeah, the Sroka. So all the
Yeah.
Marines are going to load onto the torpedo boat and head back to Krakow, and then so Kasia, I guess you radio in, or they radio Kasia as
That shit was
instructed.
radioed.
Oh, Kasia would have radioed already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
To
So,
tell them the coordinates of Gus's place.
Yeah,
Meet them here. And ready the mortar.
Oh yeah, you guys have 120 millimeter mortar on that boat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So yeah, so the Marines, so I guess the Marines are gonna go back. And I think they can all fit on the torpedo boat. I didn't even check. I just assumed they could fit on the torpedo boat.
There's 19 of them plus Green and the rest of them, so I think 10 would have to stay with the Russian group.
Okay.
But the torpedo boat and the little white boat could bring up the rest.
Oh right, they have a boat they have a couple boats that were being towed. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, you're right. Because Reed and Garcia had a boat, and can keep like 6 people on it. So Reed
Mhm.
and Garcia, and then the torpedo boat can come up. Ruppert, they go, Ruppert, do you know how to drive a boat?
Well, I do have driving.
Yeah, so you kind of
Yeah,
do know how to drive a boat.
yeah. I would say it can't be that hard.
All right. Okay, so go ahead and roll a boating roll.
This is a straight driving roll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Let's see.
All right.
Nice.
Dang. Okay. All right. So you guys head out. I mean, I'm assuming Ruppert's gonna go because that's where the action is.
Yeah, Rupert's gonna go.
Okay. And then when you get there, all right. Okay. When you get there, I guess you can tell them what happened, Amy.
You have to go back
Up.
to the other map.
Oh yeah.
There is a bit of a firefight.
Well, I mean, describe what happened in the hospital, and then we'll get to the compound.
Okay, in the
Oh.
hospital, Kasia asked that they take the general into another room, and she told the general in confidence about her KGB background, introduced him to Ren, explained that he's a commando major. They had a lot of respect. We discussed the fact that we'd like to bring the rest of our troops to the city. He gave word that the Marines could come up. He's not so certain about all the horses and all the extra Russians walking through the middle of town. We
He
got
said,
him to safety, huh?
he actually said, "Hell no," to this.
I was trying to make it sound nice. Anyway, she explained that she was playing these 2 factions against each other so that she could lure them out. And she explained that Rupecki, I think that's how you pronounce his name, was the bookkeeper to his rival, to Gus's rival, and that Gus's rival is actually not a terrible person to have around because he can help run the arms factory. But Gus was running, some illegal operations and some prostitution rings. So what we did is we put the general off with Adam so that he would be protected, and Dimitri's men stood guard outside. So Ren got in the bed with his crossbow and his SVD, but he didn't need to use that. Kasia was lurking in the shadows with her shotgun, and Volkov had his shotgun. So when they came in, we eliminated the problem. And then Dimitri's men cleaned up. So we took out Cocoa Puff there. And then we found out, because the general gave us permission to assault Gus's, for lack of a better term, his little triangle here.
And that's where you come in. But we can take a step back. There, Vince, because what do you do with these prisoners? These 2 guys down here, the thug that attacked you guys on the road, and then the guy that you caught in the botanical gardens.
Okay.
You can interrogate them as you're driving. You drove so well.
That's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So
Try
you
to get
guys,
some intel on the way.
so the idea is to kind of put the boat here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could actually, it's not far at all
No,
from the compound.
it's short range for the 120 millimeter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sick. And then this is like a checkpoint. So since you have permission, and then another group, the FKC actually came this way.
Mm-hmm.
Like Diaz and them came this way. So they didn't really do much though.
They backed up.
They were just back here. So anyway, so what do you want to ask these guys? So this guy is
Uh,
actually, this guy here is Russian actually. And this
okay.
guy's just a Polish, like I said, a thug.
I'll go up to the thug first
Okay.
and basically ask, who do you work for? See if you're a part of a group or if he's just, a marauder just trying to attack on some travelers going by.
Goes, well, we set up a perfect ambush and you guys broke it.
So in other words, you're not perfect. Got it. So tell me what I want to know, or you can see how we form interrogations.
Let's see if there's any, they give me any names for any other groups. CIA or neighborhood gangs. Okay. Uh, yeah, give me a. Oh, okay, interesting. All right. Well, this guy, the thug, the thug. Okay, so this guy here, roll me a D6.
D6.
Yeah,
Oh,
one. All right. So he says that we're related to this particular gang, and then that's almost the same name. Why are these guys? Oh, you guys took care of them. Oh, he says that we weren't. So this guy here, he says that they work with Repecki's groups. So that means that part of they're like almost like a sub gang of this gang that works
mhm.
with the KGB.
And then I'll ask him,
They're just
what were
part of
your
a
orders?
gang. We were just because well, we got to we got to eat during the winter. Winter's coming, and we don't have any food, and we're just trying to rough some people up who are foolishly traveling at night.
Okay. So
And
you're just
hey,
getting
and
food.
there's only three of you, and there are five of us. Man,
Yeah.
if we would have gotten that technical, we'd be kings.
What can I say? Technicalities matter. Now, um, so that was you're just trying to survive, not you didn't have any standing orders, try to take anybody out.
Yeah, Reed says just kill him. Or if you don't have the stomach for it, I'll just kill him.
Um, I'll go ahead. Yeah, I'll pull out my pistol, cock it back, and say any last words.
It's like, don't kill me, don't kill me. Do you
Then what do
Didn't
have
you have of
Kasia
value here?
do you,
teach you anything? You don't just randomly kill people.
do you have that
Collect the
empathy thing?
strays.
Then I'm gonna say,
Do you have that there's a feat tal or is it a talent in this game?
one of the
Um,
specialties.
There's a specialty that you have to have that in order to just cold-bloodedly kill someone.
yeah, it's called
Yeah.
killer.
Killer. Do you have killer?
No, I don't. But what?
So
So
you
what?
have to attempt an empathy roll. If you fail it, then you kill him.
Well, hang on. My thing is, I cock back the pistol and point it at him, and then I'm like, then he said, "Don't kill me," and I'm like, well, what a value do you have that can keep you alive?
He tells you, I know that the see, I don't know if these guys I gotta check. I gotta look at something. I don't know if
You're good.
I feel like you guys took care of these guys, but maybe
I mean, he may also be too low level where he doesn't know anything valuable, but I'm gonna, push as much as I can to try to get as much information.
mhm.
And with Hicks saying it the way he is, I mean, it just played my card better. so I'm gonna use it.
All right, well, let's see. I want to see if he knows anything. He might not. He doesn't seem to know anything useful. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was like, well, I put my pistol down and because Hicks is the one that said it, right?
Read
No,
it.
Reed.
Yeah.
Reed. Then I look to Reed, give him a nod, and go to the next guy.
All right, Reed just kills him and pushes him over the side. He's somewhere. His body is floating somewhere between
Mhm.
here and there
Oh yeah,
on
no.
the Vistula.
Honestly, Ruppert wasn't planning to kill him, but he was just going to use that for leverage to try to see what he can push a bit more.
Yeah. Well, the other guy is like, oh crap.
Oh yeah, that's another reason. That's why he was going to die either way.
Yep.
It just not by my hand.
So the other guy you worked for the guy that you killed.
Rapitsky? Rapetsky?
Was it Rapecki?
Rapecki.
Yeah.
Talking about the bookkeeper?
Yeah.
Rapecki? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like he worked for Rapecki because and this guy is like Russian, actually.
Hmm.
And he goes, well, what? Because we were waiting. We were gonna have people come, and actually, it's pretty interesting. So we were gonna have people come from the west, and also part of the ex-Soviet group, and they have a tank, and they're coming from the east. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Ha. Near Bochina.
Near Botina. Was that the one that where we were at beforehand that we took out artillery and everything else with the tower? With the
I
admiral? Or
don't know. I don't think you. I don't know if
okay.
you encounter these guys.
I don't think so.
Did you
Because
guys
I
ever
remember
go through
we
did you ever guys go through salt mines?
Mm-mm.
okay, no. Okay. I would say we took out a lot of vehicles, so I'm just wondering recently see if that was one of them or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay. So you're saying you have a tank and whatnot coming from the east.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you have? Because one tank doesn't scare me now. If you had three tanks, ooh. And then just kind of see how he plays it.
Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Persuasion or command?
Mine's the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
It's kind of persuasion because you're trying to
Oh,
get
Well,
information
push
from
it.
yeah, I will push. Ah, I took
Oh,
stress.
no, you're
stresses you out.
stressed.
I get up there like, one doesn't do that. But three would scare me, and I feel stressed and strained, and then I
Mm-hmm.
kind of pace when I say it. A little nerve wrack.
I don't think you guys dealt with the RR.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so either. I was wondering because we took out a lot of armor recently, but that's why I was just double checking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one place we didn't go.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean they've kind of they haven't they were supposed to they were gonna but you they were gonna team up with this one that you destroyed the
Mhm.
so basically they're like the KGB's backup. Those Raiders of Warsaw that you guys
Mhm.
destroyed way back.
Early
Oh
on.
yeah.
Yeah, and then this is a group called this is kind of they're called the Rezhniki Z Ropeji or RR. They're kind of dangerous. And this actually means butchers of Ropshij, which is a village about 125 kilometers east of Krakow. So they're part of the Soviet Ninth. Didn't you guys tangle? I feel like you guys have tangled the Soviet Ninth before.
Somewhat. I thought up at the I thought we took care of some of them as we were heading up the Vistula.
Yeah, so
There's
they
that
might
bridge.
be diminished,
They're definitely diminished,
but these things always come back. Yeah, I'm gonna check the
but not
yeah.
the
Well, anyway,
Admiral and
yeah,
not the Baron.
no, not the Admiral, not the Baron, or maybe it's all Soviet ninth around here, just like y'all are all. Well, the Americans are all fifth, and the Germans are all third. You know, Third Army, right? And the Americans are all fifth division or Fifth Army. Um, yeah, I feel like maybe you're a part. Let me see. Ah, there is a Soviet ninth. Okay, where is that? Oh yeah, that was it. They're part of that tank division that you blew up. That was with the Baron.
Mhm.
So maybe they're not coming
I think not,
because yeah.
because I thought they were there and some of them were at the airfield.
Well, there's 70 here, but you see. And you kind of broke that up. But again, it could be like, there's all these remnants of the Soviet ninth hanging, running around. Yeah, it's the same division. Yeah. But yeah, but the Soviet division, Ruppert would have heard, would know this. There's a unit which mutinied during September of '99, like about a year ago, and spawned a bunch of marauder bands throughout Poland.
Mhm. Got it.
Oh, and then that group that you blew up was actually part of the RR at some point, but the leadership in a fight led them to split off and march west towards Krakow, while the main body went east towards Ruppert. But now they're coming back apparently because the KGB has been in contact with them.
Hmm. Interesting.
So this guy claims he doesn't. He just says that they have a tank, and they're coming back, and they're gonna hook. They've been gonna hook up with this guy, and this guy. Well, the scary thing is right. So that this guy's boss um is like can could get them artillery and stuff,
Mhm.
or shells. Yeah. So anyway, that's a thing. You can try to get Reed to interrogate him if you want.
I look to read and nod my head, basically to say to the switch, and
Okay.
then I go take the sit or dinner by, but try to get a breather in because of the stress. I just care the stress,
Yeah. Have a smoke or something.
Okay.
kind of, pretty much.
Yeah.
Those German cigarettes.
Oh, man.
What?
So Reed.
Oh,
This
you're doing
guy's
it, Carl?
man, this guy's you have to get him to Kasia, man. He's a tough nut to crack. This guy, apparently.
Well, Florian is nearby.
No, Florian's not nearby. Okay.
No, they're on their way over here.
They're
They're
here.
coming up here.
They're here. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, this guy's tough nut to crack. I should give him a name then.
Well, do you want Garcia to try?
He's probably. I don't think Garcia's gonna be able to.
I'll give it to Reed because Reed just took out a man in front of him, so he
Well, no,
has that fear
Reed, but
factor on him.
yeah,
Reed
but
failed.
Reed failed.
So what do you want Garcia to roll?
Garcia
Persuasion?
yeah, Garcia doesn't even have any of that, so don't worry about it.
I guess would be
Ju-
enough time for me to cool down to try again, or would it be? Do we have to
no,
wait a little bit?
no, you're gonna have to get him to Kasia, or just
Okay.
probably, or try tomorrow or something.
Well, isn't Webb there?
I mean, they're all there, but I mean, he's gonna be. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give you guys minuses now because two of you have tried, and I know I was looking for him. Okay.
Well, just tie him up.
Yeah.
We'll take care of him later.
Can I smack him on the back of the head to kind of knock him out a bit?
Yeah, you can knock him out.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll tie him up, knock him out, and then we'll hand it on to the pros.
Mhm.
Just for kicks and giggles, if you want, Kasia can put her KGB uniform on to interrogate him.
No.
Be fun.
I'm gonna name him. Name him
What's his name?
Constantine.
Constantine.
Yeah. He's pain. You knock him out. It's like as you knock him unconscious, he goes, Geneva Convention.
Does not exist. Never existed for Russia.
I know, but they always claim it. Okay. All right. Okay, so Ruppert, so you guys get here. And then I guess Reed ask you if you want to stay here or help us with the operation. Ruppert,
Repeat that again. Sorry, you came a little in and out.
do you want to stay here or help us with the operation? We're gonna basically go set up. Garcia's gonna set up at a sniping position, and then I think one of these Webb, Green, North, and I are going to get close enough, set some explosives. Are you good at setting explosive, Ruppert?
Yes, I am the combat engineer. And
Okay.
I also have, so I need to go because I have the explosive skills.
Okay. Oh,
'Cause I have,
that's right. No,
yeah,
I think Green. Right. So Reed is going to FO for Green and North, who are staying back,
Mm-hmm.
and then Webb was going in like heavy weapon support, and then some of these Marines were going. So some Marines, like half the Marines were staying near the boat, and half the Marines are going, like, so they're hitting this triangle basically, right? Okay. All right,
mhm,
Ruppert, give me a. So they give you some white phosphorus grenades, and they say, all right, set them around the perimeter. Here's some IEDs. Put them outside the door. We'll
got
cover
it.
you. So give me a recon roll and then a combat engineer.
Quick question for the IEDs they have. Do I have time to take a look at them real quick to see if I can make them a little bit stronger? Because I have improvised munitions, so I can get a +1 for tech rolls for IEDs.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, Anna made them, but
Well,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, but I mean,
You and Anna made them.
these are the ones you made that you never used.
Mm-hmm.
oh okay, then yeah, we're good. Okay,
Yeah.
in that case, yeah. So +1 to tech for combat engineer.
Yeah. Well, recon first to get up close and put them where they.
Okay,
And don't worry, Garcia's watching. Covering you. Reed's nearby with his crossbow.
I made the recon.
Perfect. That's awesome. And then set the demolitions.
So did I get a stress then?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay,
Wow. Okay.
cool. Yeah, it
So
was
it's
an AA, so
yeah, it's more of a slaughter than we described last time, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
So like here's what happens is like you know,
Basically, we're imploding the building onto everybody.
yeah. So basically you set up white phosphorus around the perimeter. It goes off, causing people to come out. They run into some of your traps, they go kaboom. And then to add insult to injury, Reed calls in how mortar rounds on top of this building. I'll show you a picture of the building. It's so pretty, but
Was pretty.
it was pretty. So
oh wow, that is pretty.
yeah, it's a hotel. It's actually a hotel there in Krakow, close by. So mortar rounds hit the top, and it's on fire basically. So yeah, it goes kaboom. And Ruppert, you had a hand in it, which is kind of awesome.
Mhm.
That's good. Makes more sense now. It makes more sense why it worked now
Mhm.
because you had a combat engineer go and help it. So,
Oh yeah.
so actually after the operation, as you guys are watching, and then you know, people are like running out, and actually, I believe, like when they start running either south or north, they're either picked off by Garcia. You read and Webb can just watch or enjoy, shoot them as those that survive the blasts and escape. If they go this way, they're going to get picked up by the Ormo. If they go this way, they'll get picked up by FKC and Ormo, or Marines. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
But at the end of the battle, Reed put Gus
Oh yeah, Garcia. No, Garcia got
got
Goose through the window. Yeah.
and pulled him out and basically hung him up for all to see.
Yeah.
He is gone.
Yeah. So then Reed, so maybe I don't know if you would have joined him, Ruppert. But so during the fight, Garcia was looking for this guy here and shot and took him out. That's why he's got an
Okay.
X on him. And then Reed, after the watching the fire go, Reed dragged him out, and they just like hung him up like on the side of a building.
Got it.
So well, since you're the combat engineer, they go, hey, you want to help with this?
I guess.
All right, so you don't have to roll for that. It's just mean. No, it's not mean. It's just yeah. So I don't
as
know.
we start tying him up, I'd be like, "Where's the explosives?" He said he needed a combat engineer.
Well, we could put a couple grenades up his ass and. All right. Now we have to put over 18 now, Amy. Damn it. All right. Okay. Yeah. So let's take a little break and then figure out what happens. Because I mean, there's a good operation. I mean, I guess if you wanted to round up prisoners, we could roll to see how many prisoners you round up. Do you care? Or are you just gonna let them filter?
Let them go.
Just let them go.
What are they gonna do? I think most of the ones that were coming out were most of the prostitutes. And they were forced labor, shall we say.
Well, yeah, you didn't shoot them up.
No.
No, but the guys, the people with guns and stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's take a short break. Right, so the operation's pretty smooth. So what's next? I mean, it's way after midnight by the time this is all done.
So we would probably go back to the compound
Yeah.
and rest. Then in the morning, Florian needs to call Julian.
Yeah.
And I would think Florian would want Ruppert's help, making sure radio transmission very good to Julian.
Yeah. Okay.
Ruppert does have communications, so it
Oh,
does
does
help
he?
out.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's
Because then after that, he'd probably challenge Ruppert to another drink because, he's been working on it. He may only want to do Ruppert shots, but,
But why Ruppert?
because Ruppert outdrank him the last time.
All right. So do you want?
Ruppert never drank against Florian.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yes, you beat him.
I thought it was Jonesy.
When Kasia came to get him and you, when Volkov was trying to find out about Operation Reset.
That's not right.
What?
I tried to copy paste all the guys from over here and it didn't work.
Oh, that is okay. Plus, Florian trying to be good friends with Ruppert,
Okay.
Just in case
Why would he?
just in case he dies, and you can.
No,
Right.
for no reason.
Pass you
Ruppert
to-
is too young for Kasia, Carl.
Okay. Pasha, Florian.
Something happens to Florian, I think Volkov sees himself as next one in line, but Kasia,
Ouch.
I mean, age-wise,
All this time, Kasia had a full dance card and no one knew.
Yeah, yeah.
She has no interest in
Look.
anybody else. Only, Florian and Jonesy. Jonesy took himself out.
Look at all these vehicles, man. There's like a T-72 now. There's a BMP. There's a BMP. There's D-72 and other stuff. That's funny. It's like there's like the garage here at the compound right here.
Yes.
Nostrovy is right here. No, right, it's here. And then
E
is
Nostrovy.
And then this is the
church.
The basilica.
So this is where we are compound. This is
compounds
hospital.
right. Compounds right here, yeah.
Yes. And this is our little friends on the end that is doing a few shady things, but not bad.
Yeah, and then here's a college, and then the castle down here.
What?
Further down. I don't know what F is.
Wasn't that the Russian tea room?
Maybe. What is F in the Schroeder's?
The grade you get if you don't make a D?
Yep, yep. The old city.
But Florian would ask Ruppert in the morning if he could help with radio. And he would bring Ruppert a cup of coffee because Kasia makes lots of coffee. Although it's not really coffee, but we
yeah. So this is it's actually called Our Comrade, Naj Tavarich, popular with the Warta and enlisted members of the Ormo. So it's like the off-duty Ormo bar. It's less expensive than Nostrovy. It's also dimly lit and very crowded. It's a good place to make
but our friends are over at Nostrovia.
Yeah, it's a good place to make contacts with people. Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Yeah, so I think the next day is just, the next day, I guess, see if someone rolled 2d6, see if there's any issues. You guys are going around, right? And you want the Marines to head up to, well, are they going to park the boat?
They were going to try and get a boat somewhere safe so we could have it meet up with the Vistula Queen.
Well, the Vistula Queen's going to stay in Novi Huta. That area. It doesn't want to get too close. But there's that one place where the DIA is, that's probably where the torpedo boat's going to be parked. It's safe there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They would go there.
Okay.
I have a feeling there will be something because
nothing.
It's 2 and 2.
Nah, there's actually just as they're kind of going around, because they're going around, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as they're going around, the general makes sure that he orders the Ormo to watch them, so everyone is on alert as they pass by a lot of these checkpoints in the outer edge of the city. So that's what it is. It is like on all level. Ormo is on all levels. Although if they were to have gone south, it would have been refugees, but I know it'd been nothing. But it's okay. So they see, as they're going southeast around the east and north, the northeast, they see the Ormo. They see Robotniki getting the last bits of harvest that they can. Yeah, so, and then northwest is the Ormo. So, it's generally uneventful, and they make it out to the, I don't know if you meet them out there, Kasia, maybe you spend that, since it's 2 days, you're supposed to talk to, I guess you guys go back out and meet them.
Well, after we make phone call to Julian.
You're going to I thought that was not today, but tomorrow.
It would be today. Today would be day 2.
Okay.
This is Kasia and Florian's 3rd day.
Okay.
Then they will go out and meet them because they had, they had people setting up hotels, so they'd have somewhere to stay out there.
Right.
Somewhere nice.
Well, nice-ish. I mean,
Better than rubble.
yeah, better than rubble, that's for sure. Better than radioactive rubble, right?
Pretty much anything is better
All
than
right, so Ruppert, I guess you give me like a communications tech. Vince. You try to get them on the line.
So Rupert needs to roll for communications.
Yeah, and were you using a vehicle radio, or were you going to go to the DIA place and use their radio, Amy?
I believe we were using the DIA place.
Okay, that's fine.
It was not far away.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Or you could call from the castle now. Use
But that is further.
no, the castle's the castle's here. In the inner city. The castle's
Okay.
down here.
Wherever you want them to call from.
I mean, you can call from the castle. You and the general are like, You can even say, "Hey, let's fly the hip up," and
No, we are not going to bring out the helicopter yet.
okay. Yeah,
We
all
don't
right.
want rumors that we have that going to Julian at all. Kasia
All right.
not exactly thrilled about brother-in-law.
Yep.
So I guess we are all down here now.
Yeah. So, all right. So,
And
you
will
get
go
them.
to
You reach Cilicia at the appointed time. No issue. Thanks to Ruppert. So I guess Ruppert, you're there. All right. So what do you say, or what's going on?
Florian would get on the horn and he would say, "This is the saint, hail ye Caesar. I need to speak with you."
Okay. So you do get that guy on there.
Julian?
Yeah. I should open
Volkov is
so
down here.
new
Well, they're all down here. Just pretend they're all down here.
so open the new Black Madonna or the old Black Madonna. Is he different in either one? I don't know.
I thought he was nicer in the new one, but who knows? I don't know.
Oh wow, that's pretty. The picture is pretty cool of Cilicia actually. Here, I don't know
I
why.
prefer not to destroy Cilicia, but all depends on Julian.
Mhm.
Florian is okay with us taking, Cilicia to be part of Krakow too. Like little suburb.
Yeah, I guess there's remnants of the.
Reference of what?
There's like they have a map, and there's this 20th, but the 20th division is all messed up. The 20th Soviet division, I thought it was all messed up. Oh, that's who you kind of ran into elements of Ruppert. The Soviet 20th Guards Tank Division.
Got it.
And the 9th is the other group. And you fought against some of their elements up there, and
Got it. Okay. So it looks like we might already took out the tank that was supposed to reinforce them.
I don't know. There's Maria Filipowitz. He says
Maria is Julian's wife.
he said Julian.
Julian is his brother.
Says the
And he
oldest
has-
of 3 sons. Okay.
In the original one, they were only 2 boys, Julian and Florian. So who's the third?
I don't know. It says maybe as a younger brother.
Younger than Florian?
I want to see if they have. I don't think. See, I remember looking in the new document, which I haven't. I have. I'm looking at the PDF for everyone on the looking. You will see probably before this comes out. You will see. I'm gonna do like an unboxing of the Black Madonna, the new one.
Which got rid of some elements that were fun. No more
Yeah.
tunnels, no more Florian.
Yeah.
Very sad. But that is okay. How do you feel about it, Rupert? No feeling.
Rupert has no qualm in it because Rupert doesn't know what's going on.
He's just drinking his coffee and being happy.
Well, I mean, if you ask, Rupert's new to the group, remember, so he doesn't know as much as the others in terms of like the drama and a few of the cheese myths, so to speak.
Oh, dang. That's pretty crazy. Okay. All right. So Julian comes on.
Brother, what is your decision?
She goes,
Are you going to meet me?
Because didn't he say my brother is dead before?
He is
Yes.
told us that, but Florian kind of gave him tongue lacking last time. Total tongue lashing.
Okay. All right.
He even mentioned their boyhood dog that Kasia named her dog after. Boy.
Okay. All right. So okay. So all right. So you are alive.
Of course I'm alive. I told you this last time. My question for you that you should have been pondering is, are you coming here to see the Black Madonna and see Maggie, or are you going to continue to act as if you're going to take something away that you have no right to?
He says, well, I would like to see it, but you should bring it here.
No, it is not leaving here. We discussed this last time.
But I am the older brother.
That is nice for you. But you can also travel here. You can come here, spend the winter with Maggie and I, meet everybody. You can pray with the Black Madonna. We'd like to have a nice festival. And then we can talk peace in the land, rebuilding Poland. And maybe dropping the stupid title of Margrave. Where did you even get that from? Father would be so disappointed.
Our parents are dead too.
Yes, that is not my fault. Either you're going to meet us or you're not. But you need to let go of this whole Krakow took the Pope. Krakow took everything away from you. You tried to take the Black Madonna from me, and the Pope told us you kidnapped him. And last time you called the Pope a liar. Little bit on the unnerving side that you would say that. I hope you did your penance for that, brother.
Because everyone has come here to try to get me to do something. KGB killed him, though they killed my son in the process. DIA killed them. Because I am the one who is to fulfill the destiny of Poland. Just like who I was named after. Duke Henry the Pious. Well, that's not true. Because I will be like Duke Henry the Pious, the last Polish Duke of Silesia, who was killed fighting the Mongols.
The only bad part of that story, Julian, is that it means you're going to be dead. Do you wish to be dead? I am sorry you lost your son. Nobody wishes that. I never met my nephew, but I know I would have loved him. But I would like us to be family again. You don't have to move here. But I have been shot at, bombed, chased. It's almost worse than in the football game when they would all come running at me at once.
Yes, well, I do not think that they would greet me with open arms in your Krakow. You should come here.
Why would they not greet you with open arms? If we are there to greet you, Trust me. The first way to make peace is to show forgiveness. Is that not true, Julian?
I think you should come here first.
No.
You
I
should
am
meet
afraid we are
because
at
you
an
should
impasse,
meet
brother.
because we will have a family gathering. You meet Maria.
Why don't we meet on the outskirts of town, halfway from Cilicia to here?
But
Then
then
we
you
are
couldn't
on
meet
neutral ground.
but then you wouldn't be able to meet your niece and nephew, Wanda and Milos.
Why would you not bring them?
Out of Cilicia? That would be dangerous with the marauders out there. He says,
I would bring my forces, and I would make sure that you are safe.
forces of Krakow?
Do you not believe we have forces? Maggie brought a few of her friends here. We have new friend Ruppert. He's very nice. He's German, like Jonesy was German. Not as annoying as Jonesy, because he's not trying to get my wife.
Didn't Germans kill you?
But Jonesy apologized. And I forgave.
Well, you have that group calling itself the People's Army between us. They are marauders.
Well, we've been taking them out little by little. But again, we have plans for them. Do you wish to have peace in Poland? I mean, we are trying to get alliances going.
And then there's the Soviet 20th remnants. I've been repelling them from our lands for some time.
I don't think they're going to be quite the problem you think they are. We have enough reinforcements. And if you know Maggie, and I know you know Maggie, she will make friends and they will go away. Because either they will do what she wants or she will talk them to death. You know how it goes.
Yeah, you guys have run into some 20th, but they're the ones who are north of Krakow towards Micho and stuff like that.
I am
Okay.
not worried about them. If I sent cars to pick you up, would you come here? Or would you trust me enough to meet you halfway and you ride with Maggie and I back here?
Are you trying to kidnap me?
I am trying to get you to see what we're living for.
You should.
I would
That's why
think
you
you
should
have
come.
not seen me in years. I thought you would want to see your brother.
But therefore, I am inviting you to Cilicia.
I would think about Maggie and I coming there. But right now, hostilities need to come down. Do you promise not to attack Krakow if we come there to visit with you?
Because I would have to go. I have other things to worry about. He says, it's not be fun. I need to explore this. That might be the next thing. It'd be fun. Because your forest could, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that one. Because look, I have U.S. armored cavalry to the north, to the east. I have this Polish People's Army out of Katowice. The Soviet tank guards are between us as well. There is no place to go that is in the center, he says. That is the problem.
I could find a way to get to you. I will talk to my team, which is technically all of us. We talk about it. We make path. If we make path, you come here, say hello. Because I assure you, brother, I almost nearly died saving the Black Madonna. It will not leave Krakow.
Aha, so you do have the Black Madonna.
I already told you that. You have known that. I even sent you letters from the war to tell you that I was stationed in Częstochowa to protect it. But you never wrote back, so I assumed you did not want anything to do with me. But Maggie, you know, she wants you to be brother with me. And she has Mom's borscht recipe, so she would like to make for you.
Let's see where their base is here. That
But for right now, I have to go meet the rest of our force that is coming in. You know, there's about 320 of them, and I need to make sure they are settled in, so I must let you go. Do you not have a strong enough force in Cilicia to protect yourself, brother?
because we do. Oh my gosh. Oh wait.
It does not sound like it. But I will let you go.
I think they do have a lot, Amy. Like a
It
whole
depends
bunch.
on which book you're looking in.
Yeah, it's really weird that Krakow has a lot of people too, though.
But with the FKC and the Ormo, that's at least 600, if not
No, it's
closer.
more. It's like 6,000 people.
In Krakow,
Yeah.
it's still big. I don't know. What do you think, Rupert? Should we go there or force them to come here?
I mean, either way, it's gonna be tough. Because if we go over there, he may be trying to plan attack here. I doubt it. But we could try to get him here if we take care of one of the forces in between us to show an act of good faith.
And I
And
think
then that might be able to persuade him to come in here. But we can talk about that idea, see if he's okay with that. Like if we take care of the situation, he'll come out to visit us.
Mhm.
Or yeah, or we can go try to split up and try to visit him that way. That'll probably be our best bet, I'm thinking.
I think so too. I mean, he is talking about large forces he is concerned about between here and Cilicia.
Yeah, you can give me I guess it would be intelligent. I guess it's still recon, right? To see if you know about these things. Or you can ask like whoever you're in the castle, so you can ask what the general knows at some point and get some information.
You want a recon?
No, I mean you can just ask people and they can give you an idea. Let me check something out though. If we're
Okay.
using, I want to see how it compares. So like Black Madonna is its own thing, but then Urban Operations has Krakow in it. So I just want to compare and see, but I can use old Krakow too. There it is.
I thought Krakow in the old book was a little bit bigger than Cilicia, but now we brought so many more people.
Not that many more.
Well,
Castle.
maybe our viewers can comment down below how many they think.
I think here it says that's the hind. They changed it to a hind from a hip, which is kind of funny.
So do we have
And
two
they have the
lines now?
People's Militia. No, it's a inhabitants, rumors, government, commerce. There are checkpoints everywhere of the People's Militia, the Ormo.
Who is the People's Militia?
That's the Ormo.
Oh, that's us, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Is this like a bad part of the Ormo?
no.
Then it should be fine.
Yeah, this is 6th.
Either way, I mean, is the general at the castle so Kasia can check up on him?
Yeah, it's fine.
Because he's got a few more weeks in that cast.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to check up on little Yosef, see if he's still, shall we say, sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Check on Maria. Anybody at the castle you need to check on, Rupert?
Not really, just probably check on my squad. It's probably been a bit since I've seen them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, guys are gonna go up there, right?
Yeah, we're heading
Yep.
out to the airport after that.
Yep. So now I'm pretty much okay for now. I'll probably get some grub or something, but other than that, that should be pretty much it.
Mm.
Kasia would tell you there's a Russian tea house not too far from here. We can eat lunch, have a nice lunch, tea cakes, and then go out.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay.
Uh.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the.
So I guess we're heading out to the airport after we meet up with everybody, Carl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did we want, before we would have gone to the castle, did you need to interrogate that other guy that you brought back?
I'm not doing anything. I think that's up to you now.
You could try again and miss the next day, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
I
Yeah, we can
mean,
try that. Try to get some more information.
so what do you want me to roll for persuasion?
Persuasion. Yeah, that's an AA. That'll probably be ideal.
Yeah. Well, she got a 6. She can push it, right? Push the D12, Carl.
Well, you already
yeah.
got a success.
Well, you can push the D12. I might make it so that so that's 3 successes. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't. We can. He's a veteran. Yeah,
She
I
would
can
have put
only
her
get 2.
KGB outfit on for you, Rupert, then. And brought him through.
I mean, he resists a little bit, but as you push him, yeah. What do you want to know? So basically he was. I'll tell you what basically he was. They were trying to negotiate with this other group, trying to get the 20 remnants of the 20th that are north and northwest of Krakow, based out of
Bolton?
no, those are that's the RR. So the group that Ruppert intercepted.
Okay. The 20th Russians.
Yeah, the 20th Soviet Guards Division. They're based out of if it'll let me.
Of what?
They're based out. See if they'll let me. No. See. I'll put it in the chat. The name of the place.
That means I have no chance of spelling this.
No, that's why I put it in the chat.
What else do you want to know?
So they're based out of this town.
Zenskoski?
Yeah. The 20th Soviet Guards Division used to be the Soviet Motor Rifle Division. They have T-62s and T-64s. So they did have a plan to try to steal your T-72, but
T-64s and T-72s. Okay.
but the division's effective strength is about 3,250.
3,250.
Yeah,
And how many are left?
I doesn't know. That's what they told me. That's what they told me.
When were you supposed to check back in?
I want to see how much he knows here. He doesn't know exact numbers. He just knows he probably even doesn't say 30. He says like over 3,000 soldiers.
Mhm. What is your level of command?
See, that's
You-
what's crazy, right? So the Ormo here in the Free City of Krakow is like 6905, of which 1200 is the engineering battalion. So I don't, you know what I mean? And then there's well, maybe that's maybe that's what they're thinking, right? So 1200 is the engineers, 400 is the signal battalion, 726 is the supply and transport battalion, and 117 is the maintenance. So about, half of it is, not really a combat unit, you know what I mean?
It could
Mhm.
be. We can get them there. But
Right.
Kashi would ask the prisoner what his rank and title are.
Um,
Rupert would ask when he was supposed to check back in.
um, he says he's supposed to check back in like after we met with your, we thought you were the group.
Mm.
So, so I guess they're supposed to check in with the Lubulin group,
Okay. And when were
later today, I think. I mean,
okay,
he wasn't told everything. I mean,
that's fine. That means we got to keep an eye out for another meeting, possibly.
So he has no rank.
no, I mean, he's kind of just, I don't know how to explain it. He's kind of like
So he's waiting.
a gang member in the service of the guy that you guys killed.
So he's not even an NCO. Okay.
I mean, he says he's probably like a former private at best corporal, you know.
Kashi would say, you mentioned the KGB. The Lupulin?
Yes, they're out of Libyan.
And who did you report to?
He just tells you that the guy that you killed, that guy, Rapecki or whatever his name was.
He is not from there.
No,
Because
he is from there.
from Lupulin?
Yes.
Because I did not find KGB information at all on him. So that might not have been his real name. Do you have the coordinates of where you were supposed to meet them or the radio signal that you were supposed to contact them at?
I mean, I'm sure the guy had like a little book or something. He either had it on him. We probably had it. It's probably like in like his bot Henrik's place.
Okay.
Padalecki, is it right? No, this guy was, who is this guy? I mean, let's get the name straight. No. All these different names. All these. So Rutovsky was the guy that you killed. He works for Rapaki. Rutovsky was the guy you killed. He was a KGB contact, and he was trying to get the Soviet 20th and then the Soviet 9th, those other guys that the guy was mentioning before, to the east to kind of harass Krakow. And Ruppert intercepted elements, scouting party of the Soviet 20th. I mean, they're all they're marauders now. And right. So like they're, I mean, he doesn't know what the other KGB's plan was, but I guess they were trying to destabilize Krakow with the marauders. And we have to try something different. We need more professional, you know.
Dasha is going to laugh under her breath and turn to Rupert and say, anything else you want before we discharge this mess?
Yeah. So the KGB regional bureau in London was, you know, 'cause, 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 I mean, he just says Rutovsky probably had information on all that in Rapecki's, where he worked at the warehouse, the office and small warehouse on Poselska Street, which is over here.
I am assuming the general is nearby listening, so we can ask him if he could send some people to go look for that book.
Sure, he'll send some people. Everyone's probably kind of shocked at what happened overnight there, but I mean, it's good to clean things up. Yeah, so here is like, I'll put it in I feel like Discord's probably a better place to put it.
But
Or
then our
maybe-
viewers can't see it.
Oh yeah, let me do this. I was gonna show you like what, I guess I'll make a handout for some of you damn handouts in this.
Yeah. Because Kasia's thought process is if we're going to get parts of the 20th and parts of the 9th, why can we not play this to our advantage? She would say that to the general. Because then either they join sides with us and become normal people again.
Yeah, I mean, here's like the forces of Krakow, right?
Goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a bit. I mean, probably less 10 to 15% from the purge earlier this year because of the KGB infiltration, but it's still very strong. But then but I feel like I got to use this one because what we started with anyway, right? So, but it seems like they lessened it, maybe because they're like, oh, Krakow is very powerful. But you see, like more than half of it, or close to half of it, is like the engineers and stuff.
Well, supply and transport.
Yeah, I mean that's quite a bit.
But just because they're there doesn't mean that they couldn't fight.
Right. Yeah, and then you have and then all the artillery and stuff too, right? So it's pretty significant.
232 in the mortar battalion.
Yeah, I mean, what do they got? They have recon battalions too, right? So they have a tank platoons, tank maintenance platoons, armored recon, anti-tanks, mortar groups. So yeah. Oh, what's that?
And then the Warta is on top of this, right?
The Warta is not very big. That's just like a police force, right? Yeah. So and then they have what else they got? The rifle. They have signal squads, machine gun squads, missile platoons. The MRL. They have an MLRS. Like there's one BM-27.
Oh, they're not on here.
It's a multiple rocket launcher platoon, so it's part of the artillery. Their artillery, they have anti-tank gun. They have there's a Rapira in town. One of those big guns. Those big old anti-tank guns.
So I kind of see the FKC being more like special forces.
Yeah, they have like a D-30, so they have another.
How do you see it, Vince?
Probably about the same than where you're going.
Yeah, so they have a 120 millimeter, a few, right? So it's pretty substantial. So I don't know how.
Because I think in Kasia's mindset, she would be like, let's start extending the borders of Krakow out to start including some of this dead space area so we can eliminate the marauders and keep more space clear of that.
Yeah, so the 20th Guard is to the north, right?
Yes.
Well, remnants and all those little towns and stuff. And then there's that Free Krakow group, and then apparently, like what Julian said, there's like some Americans north of him too that are harassing his borders. But you don't, I mean, you can ask your friends. They had mentioned something like that. But the Silesian Defense Force, you don't know how much. That's probably about as big. It's probably as big as Krakow. The other ones are about half. Well, and these other ones might even be smaller, right? Right? Yeah, like this little American group and this Polish militia group or whatever they're called. What do they call it? People's Army. Very, very small.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess we should get to the airport and see that our buddies made it in.
Yeah. So by the time you get out there, they're, you know, settling in, I guess. They had no issues. You could see like some scout and recon groups kind of watching, from the Ormo,
Mm-hmm.
kind of watching you guys, like in their little UAZs and an OT-64 is out there, but
Yeah. Kasia would definitely signal to them, with the thumbs up and
mhm. Okay.
and
Yeah, but
maybe even
there's no issues,
yeah, maybe even get the vet to check on the horses some, get them some feed and rest.
Mhm.
Just a wild guess, but I'm assuming that these guys would like to climb in a bed and get some rest.
Mhm.
Just an assumption. Before we inform them that they're gonna start, helping rebuild a city and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything that Ruppert would want to do out at the airport? Finn?
Probably check on the squad, repairs his weapons, and trying to start, I guess, checking munitions to see about maybe possibly making more IEDs.
Mhm.
Try to prep for what might come, as well as try to figure out a game plan.
Yeah. I mean, would we have enough time for Kasia to talk to oh Zimik? Is that the other mafia guy? Zimik?
Mhm.
The one that Rupecki was the bookkeeper for?
It's not. It's you get the names are getting the names wrong, confused. Rapaki is the boss, and
Rupecki
yeah,
is the other mafia boss, right?
yeah,
So
and
that's Kasia would like to place a phone call to him or get in touch with him
okay.
because she wants to talk to
You
him
can
about
get the general says you could just bring him in. Rutovsky's a dead guy. Rapaki is the merchant.
yeah, I mean
The general
she's
says we could just bring him in.
well, I don't want to hurt him. I want him
Well,
to
if he comes voluntarily, he will not get hurt.
true.
He should see by our show of force that we are like-minded here in Krakow. We will not tolerate gangs and gang violence. Perhaps that is what we should do this winter, is get rid of all these gangs that are causing problems around.
I mean, I would like
I
to
have
do
heard that
that.
there is a lack of discipline. We have the manpower. We should man these posts. Though reluctantly, I agree. I've heard that some of your people have been conversing with some of my people and are wondering about this. So
Yes.
perhaps I need to wake up and we need to take care of this, you and I.
Yes, we can. But I was thinking we could pull him out of the shadows and maybe instead of him working in the shadows, he can help run some of the ammunitions that we're creating here. And instead of selling on the black market where Krakow's getting nothing, be above board, bring the business back to us.
Yes,
we
the
need,
skimming,
I don't know if it was skimming
the
so
skimming
much.
and selling of bad gunpowder, right, Vince? We need the good ammo,
Yeah.
not the bad ammo.
Is there rats here in Krakow too? I'm kidding.
Were you hungry?
No.
We're
Carl
hungry.
laughed. That was a reference to something else.
As a
Carl
reference
laughed.
to Warhammer, because like they had an issue in the Warhammer game where someone was giving
Ammo to
gunpowder
the rats.
bad gunpowder to the front and selling the good gunpowder to bad guys. So same thing happening here in a way.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I think if we get people instead of working in the shadows, get them working up front, get buildings rebuilt. We need to get that water plant going, which will get the electricity going again. Winter's coming. I think we'd all rather be warm and cozy in a home. And I think we have enough people that we could start rebuilding.
Yes, perhaps.
And then maybe in the spring, we can have a big get together and, we can have a big pilgrimage. People can come worship the Black Madonna again or worship in our cathedrals. And I mean, it's time we get some order back in Poland. Do you not agree?
Oh yes, that would be great.
I mean, I'm half Russian and half Polish. I think Russia's gone pretty much. Or all of Russia's here now in Krakow, one or the other. But I think people just need direction. I mean, I think the marauders are out there killing things and all that because they don't have another option. You can get the schools back together. I think the hospital needs to go back to where the hospital needs to be, in the middle of the city, where everyone can use it, not just in the castle.
Yes.
And Ruppert probably has missions that will take him away from us, but we'd prefer you stay with us, Ruppert.
For now, I'm able to help out, and my mission doesn't have to take away from us just yet. We'll cross that bridge when it happens, but for the foreseeable future, I'm with you guys.
Good. Then I think this is a good starting point. We deal with Julian too. He sounds scared. He's always been a bully to Florian. Maybe he's just a scared man. I don't know. What do you think? I just see Florian sitting there shrugging his shoulders, but what do you guys think?
I don't know.
I don't
Because
know.
well, if it is as you say, is beset on all sides.
Yeah. Our best bet is to either try to turn a force, but more than likely we can't. It's gonna be to weaken, sabotage, and then take them all out at once when they're in a weakened state. Mind you, we already started weakening them now, but still, there's gonna be an idea that we're gonna have to snuff them out one way or another. The only question is
Snuff who
if
out? Oh, the Soviet groups.
yeah, that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Um, is if there's other networks that we don't know of that are going to try to infiltrate into Krakow, or if there's more people they're reporting to. That's the only thing we're unsure about. Because we thought we took care of the KGB before. Now this is from what you told me beforehand. However, it looks like they came back.
It's
So
a different faction of the KGB.
mhm, exactly. So for all we know, there could be another faction nearby, or another faction that could be in here. It's always, we cut off one head of a snake sometime. Well, you cut off one head of a hydra, two more can take its place. But
But eventually we will be victorious.
oh yeah, but I mean, we got to take the problem at hand here. But I think the best idea is to sabotage the weekend and then go out at them. Eventually, whenever we can state. It looks like they're prepping for more things to be done, or
More
they're trying to take us
shenanigans, yeah.
out. So we can use that to our advantage to help sabotage before a fight happens.
Well, I mean, what are our chances of going and taking some of those T-64s and T-72s?
I mean, we could try to take them, or we could disable them.
Well, I kind of promised Brian a tank.
I mean,
We
put
need to
enough
get at
junk
least
parts together,
one.
you can build a tank. Just saying.
Yeah. I do think we can do it.
Yep.
And we can call on our friends in Lublin and
Mhm.
find out what's going on. Because they can't fight two cities at once.
That is true.
Ah, that's better. Okay. Huh.
So I think we need to get the plan together. But first things first, big Christmas celebration, yes? With the tree in the middle of town. Some
Rupert looked up,
eating.
questioning. What time of year is it?
We're in October. It is
In
October
October.
7th currently.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, it's not Christmas yet.
Not yet.
But I mean, that's so far away. There's more stuff at
A
hand.
couple of months.
Yeah, a couple of months. There's a war going on.
People need
We'll talk
something
about
to
this in
look forward
December.
to. I think we could send out hunting parties, get food set up, maybe get some fishing going.
What about Halloween? These Americans must like it.
Well,
Must be
don't you
something we
have
could do.
Krampus?
Yeah, but that's during Christmas.
I
Mhm.
don't know. Maybe if we have trick or treating, the Americans will come here. We give them bad
Exactly.
candy.
No. That we can recruit them and then fight them against the KGB. See how it works? It's a mixer.
That could work. We will discuss that. I'm sure the general has no problem with passing out candy to roaming Americans.
Mhm.
Do you, General, have problem with that?
I don't know. I am becoming lost.
I lean over to the general. With her, we all do too. Don't feel bad.
Well, that's probably a good place to stop, I think, for tonight.
Yes.
So you gotta decide what you want to do.
It's gonna
Apparently,
be a lot of
Rupert wants to
planning.
have trick or treating.
Trick or
Well, here's the
treating.
thing. A good excuse to have, if we have something going on in the town, we can use that as a cover for sabotage. Not to mention, we could use it as a way to get to information from other spots as well, from a little bit of espionage work from you guys. So it
Yes,
just depends on how you want to do it.
Mhm.
that could work. Maybe Silesia wants to have spooky forest too. But Julian's a little nervy right now.
I get you. Rupert's just planting seeds just to see what's going to happen. Stuff for the future.
We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Where are these guys located?
I don't know.
Mhm.
But you know what I do know? I know that Kasia owes Rupert a sausage and sauerkraut.
Rupert's questioning because I don't, because Polish and Russian. I'm not sure if she knows how to make German sauerkraut.
She's
Mhm.
trying very hard. Might have a
Case
little
in
too
point.
much dill in it. Might be,
Why Rupert's concerned.
but she's not gonna hurt him. It's still edible. How
I
difficult could it
guess
be?
we'll find out.
I mean, they do have sausages in Russia.
They do. I'm just saying it's also not German style either. German's brought to something a little different. Now, mind you, it's like a kielbasa too. It's like it's still a sausage, but it's a little different.
But she'll make you mustard. Mustard makes everything German, right?
Depends on the mustard. Yellow mustard
An
doesn't make me German.
apocalypse, you can't be that picky.
Mind you, I not said I'm picky. I'm just fine with eating whatever. It's just if you're gonna call it German and it's not German, it's like, no, this is sausage.
No, she just said a sausage and, you know, as best as she can, sauerkraut.
Yeah, but at first I was like, I wonder, German sauerkraut? And then you're like, yes, and I'm like,
As best as she can.
See, you didn't say that at first. You said yes, and I'm like,
It was a questioning, yes.
because I'm gonna say it's not about the best. It's about either it's yes or it's no. Either it does taste like it or it doesn't.
Well, no, it's not going to because she's Russian and Polish. It's going to taste like a Russian and Polish sausage with some chopped up cabbage and seasoning. But she's doing her best. She's trying to make you feel at home.
That's fine. You just see Rupert give like a first like smile and like a thumbs up, like
It's not
thanks.
right. But
Thanks.
I mean, we can always call Hein delivers.
I'm not sure if you have enough gas for that one.
We have plenty of gas to do that. And you just see Volkov cringing in the back corner when we start talking about using the Hein. But we're also trying to develop that natural gas that we can use in the helicopters and the different planes. And we have to send out a group to go get all of the gas storages that we marked on the map.
Well, we may
Yeah.
be able to make a combustible gas with the fermentation process from Kasia's makeshift sauerkraut. So it's possible that we could develop this on our own.
Different gas powered.
I said combustible gas. I never said it had to be natural gas.
It's all natural gas from the beans. There's no beans in it though. It's those vegan sausages she makes.
Mhm.
They have the beans in it.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't feed those to Florian because they live in the same household now. But that is okay. Kasia does give you keys to an apartment of your own for you and however many men are gonna be in town with you.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, Mr. GMologist.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, Kasia does want to ask Rupert if he got her wedding present that she sent him. The little Black Madonna.
The envelope? Yes,
Yeah.
he did get it.
All
He
right.
has it hanging in his spot box.
Nice.
She sent one to the geomologist and also to Ronson.
All right. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys for playing today. We moved things forward, got some stuff done. Of course, that means other plots are opening, but that is how this game goes.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing.
Thank
And
you.
I guess we'll talk to you later. Good night and good rolling.